His Airness won 6 NBA championships and 5 MVP awards, but none without the help of his college shorts. Before putting on his Chicago Bulls uniform, Jordan would first slip on a pair of these. His North Carolina shorts that he wore while playing for the Tar Heels. After years of hard work, prayer, and faithfulness, the congregation of the Jackson First Church of God is now just a few weeks away from being debt-free on the entire project. From the church sanctuary to the playground out back, this is just one of God's many miracles. Reporting from Jackson, Kentucky for BEM 402, I'm Michael Watkins.
Jackson City is a small school located in Breathitt County. It is kindergarten through 12th grade, which gives student athletes a chance to grow together at a very young age. Behind me is one of the many gathering spots for students here at EKU to watch the games. It is a very exciting time of year. The matchups, the upsets, and who your favorite team is going to play in the next round. For students who would otherwise be in class, it truly is March Madness. Reporting for BEM 402 Sports, I'm Michael Watkins. The cooler weather and changing colors of the leaves marks the start of fall for many. However, for folks in Breathitt County, the season that begins is football. The tradition of Breathitt County football is a great one, stemming from 3 state titles and athletes playing at the D1 level, to the sound of the cannon going off after every Bobcat scored. This year, the team is off to a 7-0 start, with their biggest win coming last week over the Hazard Bulldogs. After trailing nearly the entire game, the Bobcats fought their way back to set up a game-winning drive on their last possession. With under 4 minutes to play and down by 7, quarterback Richard Trent scored on a 43-yard run. Instead of tying the game up, the Bobcats went for 2 and converted to finish off the Bulldogs 35-34, pushing their record to 7-0, one of the best starts in school history. Reporting for BEM 401, I'm Michael Watkins. Derek Forrest has been at WYMT for nearly 5 years. However, he got his start at a place many would consider the top.
This is SportsCenter. After I graduated college in 2003, I decided to work for ESPN in production. Worked in Bristol for about 2 years. Worked on SportsCenter, Baseball Tonight, things like that.
After working in Bristol, Derek moved to New York to work for a show that was then known as Cold Pizza. That is where he met Jay Crawford, the main anchor on the show.
The name of Jay Crawford started Sports Overtime 25 years ago here at WYMT. So I saw the job opening. I said, "You used to work there, right, Jay?" And he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Can you get me a job there?" So he ended up calling my news director, made a phone call, got the job.
A normal day for Derek starts around 2:30. He does the sports segment for the 6 and 11 o'clock news, as well as putting together highlights and montages for Sports Overtime, a show he anchors and produces on Friday nights. His career goal is to once again end up at ESPN, whether it be as an anchor or a sideline reporter. But as for now, he's focusing on making the sports department at YMT and Sports Overtime the best it can be.
Sports and production departments. Have a good night.
Reporting for BEM 401, I'm Michael Watkins.
Y'all ready to play?
Yes.
It's our home court. All right.
Junior Thompson is the middle school head basketball coach at Jackson City, and the team he has this year reminds him of a team he once had that went on to make history at the school.
Well, there's a lot of similarities. Both teams, this year's team and your all's team, wasn't very big. We had to really get out and run the ball and play pressure defense and get some easy baskets, you know. Both teams shoot the ball really well. A lot of people think that, you know, this is the second coming of your all's team.
In 2006, a group of boys that Coach Thompson coached in middle school went on to win the school's first district championship in 72 years and made it to the regional championship game for the first time in school history. Jordan Fugit was a senior on that team and is now a member of Thompson's coaching staff. He says the most impressive thing about the current crop of Tigers is team chemistry.
People want to be around each other. There's really no individual egos. There's really none of this individuality on our team. And like our team, I think everybody embraces their role. It's one thing to know your role. It's one thing to just kind of accept it, but they actually embrace it.
The 06 team not only got fans excited about basketball, but it brought the small town of Jackson together. Coach Thompson and fans of this middle school team have faith that once these guys make it to the high school level, they will hang up another banner.